In this video, we're gonna talk about the top 3 strongest Saiyans as of this time. And this other Saiyan who really has some good amount of stuff we can talk about him, so that we can cover a lot of stuff. So make sure you can subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Right? Please subscribe to this channel. Wait, you're still gonna subscribe, right? So according to the most recent Dragon Ball chapters, Wikipedia and Dragon Ball fandom, most of these Saiyans seem to have reached their peak, increasing only in growing power, rivaling beings like Lord Frieza and Lord Beerus with each of their major advantages in any fight, be it their mastery and control over their most powerful form. Beyond, these Saiyans have trained their hearts out, obtaining techniques that are even rare among literal gods. This just shows you how far they would each go just to become the strongest Saiyan. With Goku and Vegeta in a locked rivalry, Broly having to master his hidden biology, leaving Gohan to unleash his full potential. Let's get started. Start with Broly. When we talk about people like Broly, this is the kind of guy whose potential gap is seemingly too hard to reach, being just a mere Super Saiyan, already rivaling top-notch characters like Beast, Gohan. Broly's potential gap is just beyond belief itself. How can somebody in just a confirmation that Ikari is just like Anozaru? And we have seen that so currently I'll place him as number 4. Aside from Broly, one of the other most potentially high characters is Gohan. In the Dragon Ball Super anime, we see Gohan reawaken his ultimate form and going toe-to-toe with Super Saiyan Blue Goku, being equal to him at worst. This just shows you the kind of training Gohan went through from Dragon Ball Z Ultimate to Super Ultimate. Gohan, in particular, Dragon Ball Super, in the sparring match against Super Saiyan Blue Goku, mentions the fact that he wants to find an ultimate form that no Saiyan had seen before. This manifests itself as Beast Gohan, and since he has fully mastered this power and is able to tap into it at will, it means he kept his promise. Most people really don't believe that Gohan trained before the Tournament of Power, but he did. One Resurrection F made him start training again for 2 consecutive years, and then he still hadn't unlocked the ultimate form. And there was an entire mini arc about him reawakening his ultimate form and dominating the enemy. Even still then, he trained with Piccolo to increase his power. So by the time the Tournament of Power started, Gohan was in great shape. Other than that, Gohan still has a lot of internal conflict to do with himself. So unless that is resolved, I don't think Gohan can make it to the top 2 strongest. When Gohan first unlocked Beast, it was almost identical to how he became the first Super Saiyan 2. And he in that fight easily overwhelmed Cell Max, being slightly weaker than Broly, but Gohan didn't even care. Even taking one of his most deadly punches didn't even budge at all. Are you serious? This just shows you how far stronger Gohan is from Broly. Then we see Gohan versus Goku. The most notable blow Gohan seems to have got is punching Goku at a perfected Ultra Instinct. What the hell? But Goku re-enters the fight in perfected Ultra Instinct, continues to fight more seriously, and at the end of the spar, Vegeta could clearly see that Goku had at least one advantage over Lisa in that duel. With that, I think Gohan has a solid ground for being the third strongest Saiyan. In Dragon Ball, the most common name we've been hearing all the time, and seemingly the main character of the franchise, is Goku. Goku's potential is not something that unobvious, but is something more like a wall that has to be overcome. Like in Dragon Ball Z, it was the transformation to truly succeed the Super Saiyan, currently known as Super Saiyan 3 due to its continuous evolution. And in Dragon Ball Super, it was to calm his mind and let his body act without him thinking about it, also known as mastering Ultra Instinct. Goku is a hard worker and makes sure he doesn't get out of shape and continues to keep growing himself in a good shape. Even other Saiyans like Broly and Gohan have been surpassed by this kind of strength. Goku, much like any other Saiyan, presumes that his power has no bounds, much like Vegeta over here. They think it's all about who is stronger than who, and this rivalry actually drives them to keep being the best versions of themselves. So, True Perfect Ultra Instinct has got a lot of feats. They managing to, at least in this fight, overwhelm Angel Moreau commonly called him, and he managed to actually take down a 50% granola quite easily. So, and he helped in the fight against Gas, seemingly not able to survive along Black Frieza for a long time. So, according to the next guy who I'm going to talk about, Goku goes in number 2. From Dragon Ball Z, another familiar Saiyan is Vegeta. Vegeta, the prince of all Saiyans, is a very proud person. His power mainly comes from his pride and anger, so said some of the people. He is without a doubt the most proud Saiyan out there. To the point he taught other Saiyans like Kaiba and Goku the meaning of being a proud warrior, a proud member of the warrior race. Ever since the Frieza saga, Vegeta trained day and night just to be better than Goku. He never let Saiyan get stronger than him. So anyway, Vegeta trains and never stops. It's like I've never seen him stop. Like literally, that guy doesn't stop training. It's like he's addicted to it. Anyway, Ultra Ego has some awesome feats, actually, with the most notable against Granola, where he was so strong that Granola himself had to kill him while again. Like Granola himself had to kill himself in order to kill him. Suicidal attempts while against Gas. Even shocked Gas at the amount of power mere mortal can have and seemingly survived just a tiny bit longer against Black Frieza, but that ain't even. I'm not even sure about that. So, practically, Goku and Vegeta even had a fight in the most recent Dragon Ball movie where Vegeta won base to base, and the base power up is more than enough to put Vegeta on top. Because if that's the case, any small multiplier like Ultra Ego would put a very huge and significant margin between the two Saiyans. So according to the most feats, we see Broly being at least slightly stronger than Cell Max, being who was defeated by Gohan like pretty easily. So Broly goes as the in the last position. Then here comes Gohan. Gohan, who seemingly just lacks enough experience and most likely skill, so he definitely goes in third position due to his other competitors having more skill and experience. Goku, Goku not even being able to catch up with a full power Granola and struggling alone to beat Gas in his most powerful form, hence forcing him to use a technique which was weaker than he used, and Vegeta being seemingly able to even surprise the likes of Granola and Gas. So this solidly puts Vegeta on top of Goku, who is already on top of Gohan, who is already on top of Broly. So currently, I think you can see the positioning of their power.